All right, let's get snacky. Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to Taste Test Tuesday. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded one of these, but we're back, and we're back with a strong video today. Today I'm going to be trying several different types of Finnish chips or crisps. However you want to say it, I don't care. Now, when I was shopping for these snacks, I wanted to get something a little bit different. Not your typical like sour cream and onion and those kinds of flavors. Something that might challenge my taste buds. But my first challenge was finding another Finnish brand that wasn't Taffel. Taffel are like dominating the chip scene here in Finland. But I found a few different ones, and yeah, we're gonna try them here today. And I guess, speaking of Taffel, we will start with Taffel. And I think we'll be starting strong with this one. This one is called Hot Rod. Now these are pretty much, I think, in every single store, but I haven't tried them before. And they are described as flavored potato wheels. Oh my God. This smell just takes me straight back to my youth, like birthday parties when I was like 10. I feel a little bit let down actually after looking in here. So from the packet, I was expecting them to be like about this big, like fairly chunky, you know, but can you even see that? I think it's fair to say that they are pretty tiny. They're basically like hula hoop size. Hello. And to be honest, from this, I was expecting like something a little bit more intense looking. Hot Rod, I was thinking that they might be a little bit like, I don't know, spicy or hot, or, you know. So far, a little bit disappointed, I have to say. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. But the proof is in the pudding. We gotta try it to find out. Where the hell did that go? I feel like I bit into thin air and it was gone. Like a magic trick. Okay, let's be honest. Normally at a party, I'd grab a handful, right? And just take a few. Let's try it. Honestly, I don't know where the hell they go. Within like 2 bites, they've disintegrated. Flavor-wise, there's a little something there, but I was expecting something a little bit more, you know, strong. Hot Rod. Come on, man. Altogether, very disappointing. I had high hopes for this. These are gonna get a 1 out of 5. All right, next up, this is gonna be a little bit controversial, but bear with me. We're gonna be trying something from Estrella. Now, although on the back of here, there is a Finnish address and Estrella Oy and all that kind of stuff, I believe originally this is a Swedish brand. That being said, like I said earlier, Taffel dominates the shelf space in the crisp chip aisle, but Estrella is certainly second in terms of shelf space. So I thought this was worthy of a spot in this little taste test. Not to mention hot chili. I thought we were going to have a little bit of a battle between hot rods and hot chili, but quite frankly, they can't be any more tame than these. So now on the back here, we got these 2 chilies out of 3, a medium strength. Not getting much from the smell. The smell test, yeah, nothing. Now this is kind of more the coloring I was expecting from the Hot Rod. I'm actually quite excited for this one. I ate that in the weirdest way possible. Like 2 hands on 1 chip. Like who the hell does that? Now I just realized that at the start of this I said I wasn't trying anything with sour cream, and hey, yeah, hot chili and sour cream. Yeah, good one, Dave. Now I have to say, first of all, they're not that hot. There's a little bit of aftertaste of chili, but really nothing too overpowering. And I guess for like a party or something, that's pretty good. You don't want to like kill someone that hates like hot stuff. These are pretty mild. Oh no, yeah, you definitely get a little kick at the back of your throat. And then there's that little bit of sour cream flavor there too. I think it's quite a nice balance of sour cream and chili. I quite like it. This is certainly the type of crisp that I could just plow through and not even bat an eyelid, and then I'll just wake up like 20 minutes later like, did I seriously just eat this giant, massive bag? So, verdict is very tasty, very nice, nothing massively special. They didn't dare to go too much on the chili side. I wonder actually if there is a 3 chili hot version of this. I don't know, I didn't see it. So they went for like an average chip, so it's gonna get an average score. 3 out of 5, a little over half. Now moving down the scale of like the amount of product these companies have on the shelf. Next, I think, is Chipventure. Now, I've only tried one other product from Chipventure, which actually says Chipventure from Finland. So these are definitely from Finland. And that was the salty licorice chip, which was quite interesting and actually pretty good. This one is honey butter. Ooh. It sounds like quite a weird flavor for a chip, honey butter. But I'm excited to try it. I think it could be pretty good. I've just kind of read the back of here and it looks like this Chipventure is part of the Real Snacks brand, which I've actually got another item from here, which actually says Real Snacks on the front. So yeah, I wonder what that's all about. It probably says all about it on the back here, but it's in Finnish. Smell test. Just a potato chippy smell, nothing crazy. In terms of looks, this is about the most basic chip or crisp I've ever seen in my life. There's hardly anything on it. It's just a sheet of potato. But as we know, looks can be deceiving. Let's give this a try. Instantly better than it looked as soon as it hit my tongue. That was a little bit shocking. I'm gonna have to try another one. But this is like instant gratification in terms of flavor in a chip. As soon as it touches your tongue, you get that flavor. One thing I will say about this is it's a little bit like bubble gum. You put it in your mouth, you get that flavor hit, and you're like, ooh. And then after a second, it goes away, and then you're just left with a soggy piece of potato in your mouth. I'm gonna try with a couple and just see if the flavor lasts a bit longer. Okay, that time the flavor actually lasted until I swallowed the whole thing. So that's why we do these scientific experiments on these videos, you know? But in terms of the flavor, it's actually really good. It's that sweet, salty combination, which I actually love. Right now, I'm so into like salty caramel and that kind of stuff. Love it, love it, love it. But just from a personal standpoint, I like my chips to have a bit more of a stronger flavor, a bit more along the lines of this one. So personally, the flavor is a little bit weak, but it's still pretty good. I think in general, this is worth a 3 out of 5. I like what they're doing. I do. Different flavors. I already showed this one, so I'm gonna try this. These are Moomin snacks. Now, I believe these are actually designed more for kids, for babies. As it says here, designed for like 6 months plus. I am older than 6 months old, so I guess technically I'm allowed to eat these. But what was interesting about these is that this is a strawberry flavor, which I thought was quite fun. I've tried the plain ones of these and they're kind of weird. So I definitely wanted to try the strawberry one. Now Leo, my son, is only 8 weeks old at the moment, so he probably won't be trying these, but oh my God. It smells such like strawberry. That's cool. So this is what one of these looks like. As you can see, nothing to indicate that there's any kind of strawberry flavor on here. Okay, it certainly smells a lot more like strawberry than it tastes. As soon as you bite it, as soon as you kind of put it on your tongue, you can't taste any strawberry. Like I'm licking it. Nothing. It just tastes like the regular corn snacks, you know, the plain ones. Which I feel like kind of defies logic. It smells quite strongly of strawberry, and then you really have to have a good imagination to taste the strawberry. I don't know if it's really fair to give this a score out of 5. I only got these because I was genuinely interested in what a strawberry corn snack would taste like. But I don't know. 1 out of 5, it doesn't matter. Moving on, and we're going to allow Taffel to redeem themselves from the hot rod disaster. I don't even want to talk about it. So we're gonna try these ones next. These are Diner. I guess they're just like a ridged chip. But the reason I got this one is because it says it's a taste of pickles and mayo. Cannot imagine what this is gonna taste like. But I'm excited. Nothing too strange in the smell. Definitely looks like it's got a little bit more flavoring than the hot rod. Pickles and mayo. I wasn't ready for that. First impressions though, very flavorful. Compared to the hot rod, this is just different league. Wow, that is a strange flavor. I can really taste the pickle flavor, especially. It's got that like tanginess to it, and it's really good. I can imagine with some dip. Oh man, like a ranch dip. I thought this was some leftover dip from a party we had the other day, but it's olives. Olive? Anyone? No? And I think if I can really push myself to imagine the mayo flavor at the end, maybe there's something there, but I don't know. The pickle flavor is definitely there though, 100%. And this one is by far my favorite out of the ones I've tried so far. This gets a 4 out of 5. Okay, and next up is this, another one from Chipventures. This is an oat chip this time. And I think they've got a lot of different flavors of this one. I picked this one up. I don't know why. And this one says it's 100% vegan, so if that's important to you, they are 100% vegan. Enjoy. There's actually some bold claims on the back here. There's the Otis Italian cheese style has it all. Really? A hearty taste and irresistible fragrance of a long matured cheese that is still 100% vegan. What did they say about the smell? Irresistible fragrance. I could certainly resist that, but it's not too bad. Oh, okay. This is certainly not what I was expecting. I was expecting kind of more like a Dorito style thing, but this is kind of like puffed oats is the only way I can describe that. If that's even a thing, I don't know. I guess it's a cheesy smell. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Now, unfortunately, I have to quote Ross Geller on this one and say that it tastes like feet. I'm on to my third one now, and I'm really trying to find something good to say about it. But they're dry, which, okay, yeah, you'd expect that from a chip, but it dries out your mouth. The flavor isn't hearty. It's actually pretty plain, and altogether, yeah, just not great. I can imagine that they're okay if you've got something to dip it in, but I mean, you really need to be able to face this world on your own if you are a chip, you know? So I'm not gonna have any more of them. And for me, this is gonna be a 1 out of 5. So the unexpected winner today is the Diner Pickles and Mayo flavor from Taffel. And yeah, I really wasn't expecting to like this. I thought this would be like the weird one of the group. And it is, I guess, a little bit, but it's certainly the most flavorful and yeah, just a little bit different and very, very good indeed. I think I gave this 4 out of 5, very worthy, and I will probably finish this pack. But there we have it, guys. That is just a few Finnish chips, crisps, whatever you want to call them. There's certainly a lot more in the store for me to try, so hit like on this video if you have enjoyed it. I'll go and try some more later. But if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like to see in Taste Test Tuesday, let me know in a comment down below. I'll read them, I'll pluck them out, and maybe even make a video about it. And don't worry, you'll get the credit. You'll get the credit. But hey, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.